I'm just waiting.
I'm sure it'll break. They think it's gonna break it.
It's gonna break, man. It's gonna break. Or we can break it first before it actually breaks. So we can
break the internet.
Physically break it.
You're already breaking the internet with all your Jordan hate propaganda that you're putting out there.
Yeah, man, it's facts.
It hasn't broke up.
All you Jordashians believe is based on dream, myth, nostalgia, emotion.
I don't think I've ever met anybody
just break down, put all the facts on the table,
that has become
put them together.
So
that's what I give
anti-Jordan in my life.
It's not really. I very much respect his game and his athleticism but there's too many surrounding factors that are ignored by the world, the globe. Yeah, hidden by the NBA and the refs.
He's hiding what?
A lot of stuff, man.
Ed, you are a dreamer.
Are we? Is this? Yeah. Oh, is this a test or?
No. This is facts. I don't care about test. I don't care about tests anymore. We're talking facts now, Ed.
All right. G'day, everyone. Ed and Muzz. At Swish Society.
Welcome back.
Yes. We were just in the middle of a heated conversation about Jordan and Mr. Jordashian over here.
I wasn't.
Jordashian.
I was not in a heated conversation.
It was heated.
Ed was just talking to himself.
No.
About why he hates Jordan so much.
I love Jordan.
Do you?
I don't wear Jordans.
I've seen the propaganda that you're putting out there.
No, it's not propaganda. It's facts. It's facts.
No, it's propaganda.
But what are you going to just do? Facts, and then here's all these Jordashians all crying.
Jordashians.
Oh, LeBron sexual. LeBron this. LeBron nah. And then it gets real nasty. So I'm just like, okay, well, what about
returning serve? Is that what you're getting at?
I'm returning serve. You know?
Quite aggressively.
That's it, man. That's it. No, well, it's not really. It's just facts. It's just facts. Because all you Jordashians believe in regards to Jordan is like the depth of a fortune cookie, an expired fortune cookie.
An expired fortune cookie.
Expired, yeah. A pack of them.
Very good.
A pack of them.
Are you done?
You look like you're going to cry. Did you look like you're going to cry? Do you want a tissue?
I'm going to cry. I think I remember seeing an interview that he recently did where you look like you're about to cry when a legend of the game,
yes,
Steve Magic Carfino,
yes,
mentioned that his GOAT was Michael Jordan.
Yes.
And I physically saw your innards explode.
I know.
Out of sadness.
It's true.
But you composed yourself.
Well, I didn't.
You took it.
By the way, this post that Muzz is talking about is on the Swish account, IG, and
it was actually a good interview.
YouTube. But I didn't know how devastated I look.
You look
until I received that edit, and I was like, "Oh, I'm really distraught."
What were you expecting?
Because he's saying, "Oh, I'll just say it right now." People will talk about LeBron, but I believe that
listen,
Michael Jordan is the GOAT, like no doubt. And I'm just like,
no, but listen, I've got
trying to stay respectful.
First of all, respect to Steve Carfino because he was a gentleman.
Yeah.
He was so humble.
Yeah.
Like the insight that he gave you.
Yeah.
Just about the history of just the game, his game, his story. Like kudos to him. Like he really opened up. That was a very, very humble response to the questions. What he said about Jordan, that's something that we've spoken about before. I told you it's generational. I've told you this before. You're born in a certain era. LeBron's going to be your GOAT. Curry might be your GOAT. You're born in the Carfino, the rest of the world, my era, and Jordan's going to be your GOAT. And he reiterated that.
Yeah.
And you still broke down inside. You crumbled.
I sure did.
You were hoping that he'd say,
I cried inside.
LeBron's the GOAT, but unfortunately...
Like, as soon as he was saying it, like, my mind was flooded with LeBron GOAT knowledge. And I was like, I got to stay sane.
Do I call Steve Carfino a Jordashian?
I know.
No.
I was
I'm glad you opted against
Jordashian.
That. Dude, I think what he said was very smart.
No, it was good. No, I respect.
It was very clever.
And I respect people's opinion in regards to that, especially legends. I mean, they've sort of earned their right to have their opinion, not others that just base it on a rubber solar shoes. Rubber solar shoes. Wow. A pair of them.
All right.
The greatest advertising sports campaign in history.
Yeah. I can't wait till they make a movie about LeBron's campaign. Like
his shoes.
So, yeah, they'll make one about his hairline and the way it moves backwards and forwards over the years. Unbelievable.
You know that meme? That meme?
I've seen many memes.
No, he's fine now.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
He's fine now.
Anyway, so back to your interview. So that was a very good interview. I thought the insight that we got from, honestly, he's has to be a legend of the NBL.
He is. He's an NBL Hall of Famer.
Well,
he's a Hall of Famer. And
for someone that only played 5 seasons in the NBL,
yeah,
to get accolades like that.
Yeah, well, he came straight off out of the gates, in Australia when he played his first season, and his second season he was all NBL first team.
Yeah,
so he was averaging 30 points a game. Like, he just scoring out of his mind.
Yeah,
and that was it. But he had a lot of injuries, especially his back. So he had a lot of surgeries after his time in the league, but he continued as a broadcaster. That's what we grew up watching him on TV, presenting all he was our American connection to the NBA in a sense, because that's what he said in the interview. Like he could speak in front of the camera in ways that other people, it's different than today.
Yeah.
Everyone's sort of access to a camera.
But you can tell he's got that. Yeah. He's got that personality. Like you can just see he's comfortable in front of camera. He's comfortable to speak, to give insight. Yeah, but that era, like his era of basketball, it really put the NBL, like previous to the Carfino era. I mean, the Andrew Gazers and Leroy Loggins and that era. Mark Bradkey, Vlahoff, the guys that he was talking about. Even my boy Phil Smythe that I've spoken about before, which he gave big raps to. Thank you. Which you didn't even know who he was once upon a time.
I really didn't. I do now.
You're welcome.
I was educated.
That was a great era of NBL.
Yeah.
When I remember Damien Keogh, Tim Morris, all these, Sydney Kings legends of the game. Like they really put the NBL on the map. But Steve Carfino, he was the face of the NBL back in that, for me anyway, being a Kings fan as a kid, he was my Kings GOAT sort of thing, you know what I mean? So it was so good that you were able to get him on there and just to get his insight. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. So, like I said on the interview, all I knew from the NBL, from the Australian highest professional league, was Shane Hill, Andrew Gaze, and Steve Carfino. That's all I knew. Everything else is NBA.
Leonard Copeland, man, you're missing so many guys. Leonard Copeland,
Didn't know.
Do you remember Sam McKinnon, who used to dunk like a champ? Leon Trimmingham from the Kings. Dwayne McLean, the D Train.
I know Dwayne McLean, yes.
Yeah, man. That's a
couple others.
You don't remember Leon Trimmingham?
No, never. Never even heard of that name until now.
All right. When you go home, Google that. He was a great dunker. Played for the Kings.
Oh, yeah. Does he eat a lot of ham and trim it? Like
Leon Trimmingham. That's good, Ed.
It's a dad joke.
Yeah. Way to go.
It just seemed to fit. I just had to say it.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Yeah. At least it wasn't a Jordashian based. It was quite mild, actually.
Your Jordashians, that's going to come back and haunt me, that comment. But yeah, no, that was such good insight. So I thought you did a good job of that, mate.
Thanks.
Thanks again to Steve.
And 2 hours it went for. I couldn't believe it. But it was flowing. It wasn't just sort of.
Anybody that gives you 2 hours to talk to him, that man deserves MVP, Hall of Fame. I tell you, the fact that he gave you 2 hours of his life to you, Ed.
Yeah, I know. It was actually more. It was actually more. I trimmed it down to 2.
I tell you,
2 hours and 3 minutes. It was actually 2 hours.
That
2.5.
That man's greatness just escalated.
It was 2.5 hours and 15 minutes, and he was so patient to wait for me to write down on paper
my questions.
His questions that he wanted to ask.
I was pretty upset I couldn't make that, but anyway,
yeah.
Maybe we'll get him back on one day.
Yeah, for sure.
When we jump to about 55 subscribers, maybe.
Yeah, we're on 53. We're on 53.
Oh yeah. It's only taken a year. I like your Celtics jersey.
Thanks.
Is that for Steve Carfino? Is it for the champs? What's it for?
A little bit Steve Carfino, because Steve was.
Me. I wouldn't have wore green. Like it looks like we're both competing with each other.
I know.
The Fighting Irish.
But you're Boomers. I'm Celtics. So
the Boomers. They let me down.
Those colours are definitely Boomers colours.
Why are you rocking Celtics today?
Because they're the champions.
They're the champs.
They are the 2024 world champions in USA.
Neither of us picked them, did we? At the start, that wasn't any of our. I picked the Nuggets.
Well, they're stacked they're probably one of the most stacked teams ever, to be honest. But they still just went through quietly,
Under the radar, you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of they not as much of the attention didn't seem to be on the Celtics. Like you had the Timberwolves and they played great. The Nuggets, obviously, and
Uh,
LeBron's always got attention.
I think the Timberwolves and the Pacers and those
Mm.
kind of teams are a bit of a pipe dream
Mm.
to win
Mm.
the championship.
Mm.
Like everybody kind of, if your team wasn't there,
Mm.
they were going for that underdog thing.
The Mavs as well. The
But,
Mavericks,
Like, oh, did you tip the Mavs? I don't remember.
I
I don't think so. No,
don't
you're
remember.
pretty horrible. Your picks.
Who did I go for? I went for LeBron, and then that
No,
was it.
didn't you say OKC?
Maybe it was OKC. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you picked OKC.
Oh, because Giddy and Shea was the highest. Was he the highest point scorer? He was one of the. He was
up
second
there.
highest. Yeah.
He was up there.
He was up there in points per game, and look,
I think the Nuggets.
he's got such a great game, and
the Nuggets kind of let me down towards the end, to be honest.
yeah, because they lost to the Mavs.
Yeah, Mavs.
In the conference finals.
Conference.
No, they lost to the Timberwolves. Sorry, there was the Timberwolves and Nuggets. Sorry, yes. So Timberwolves Nuggets. That was amazing. That was such an amazing contest. Right. They went back and forth, back and forth. The Timberwolves had the best defense I ever seen in the modern sort of league since Jordan's era, pretty much. So. Yeah.
Really?
I remember. No. I mean, 2012 LeBron only era.
Who remembers
when
that?
When he got robbed of a Defensive Player of the Year, 2013.
Who remembers that?
Me.
You're the only one.
Because everyone wants Jordan to be recognized instead.
We don't want Jordan to be recognized. Jordan is recognized. That had nothing to do with me. Every other lackey that was born in the 70s or 80s.
Via some severe brainwashing.
Jordan's 6 chips.
6 chips.
His 2.
Oh, he did
it
all on his own.
Didn't say that.
You're right.
I didn't say that. I didn't say he did it on his own.
Implying.
I didn't say he did it on his own. I'm saying
he couldn't do it without Pippen. What's his playoff record without Pippen?
What's LeBron's playoff record?
Way more.
What's his finals record?
What's Pippen's playoff record without Jordan? More.
Hey, why don't you answer my question? We're going back to this. Is ridiculous. We're going back to this. What is LeBron's final? Just put it out there. What's LeBron's finals record?
4-1 and
10?
6 lost.
Oh, so out of 10?
10 total, yeah.
I'd say 10 total. What's Jordan's?
4 and 6.
Sorry?
Jordan's 6 and 0.
Oh, 6 and 0.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What?
That's it.
What? And that's the be all and end all?
That's it.
Why? Because he's 6 and 0 and didn't lose the finals?
Yes.
What about John Havlicek? 8 and 0. 8 and 0.
Okay.
Are you going to forget about it as well?
Yeah. I've forgotten.
What about Bill Russell?
Yeah, okay.
11
hey,
chips.
Bill Russell doesn't...
Plus 2 more as head coach of...
Bill Russell doesn't get the respect that I
chips.
think he deserves. That was a different league, the Bill Russell
That's
era.
true, but...
Come on.
But so was Jordan's league.
Don't compare... Okay. I
found something out.
I'm going to chop this out.
I've done research.
But you don't compare the Bill Russell era to Jordan's era, because you can't tell me that the gap between the Bill Russell era and the Jordan era, I think, is a lot larger than the Jordan to LeBron era. Yes or no?
Yeah. I'd say yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
But
what did you find out?
There's a record.
Enlighten me.
Bill Walton had an interview with Bill Simmons on his podcast in 2007, talking about the all-time NBA top 50 players ever.
Right.
It was held at Cleveland, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron, the future goats,
yeah.
home, right? Well, so they all had the presentation. It was at halftime of the All-Star game. Then after the presentation, they all went backstage and they're all celebrating. Oh, yeah, all great, high fives, all this, all happy, nice mood. But then in the corner, the 2 guys are having an argument. Who are they? Jordan and Wilt Chamberlain having an argument about who's the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Back and forth. So David Stern finally comes in. He says, okay, guys, we've got to go now. We've got to leave. So some guys are all sort of standing up, lining up, getting ready to leave. But those 2 are still going at it, still fighting, still arguing. And then he said, but Wilt Chamberlain always has the last word, right? That's just how he's always been. And he says this. He said, just remember this, Jordan. They made the league easier for you to thrive in. They made it harder for me and changed the rules to make it more harder for me, as in Will. What was Jordan's response? Nothing. Silence. Yeah, no reply.
That is the most ridiculous
No
thing I've
reply.
ever heard in my life.
No, it's true though. It's true.
They changed the league for Jordan to succeed. Is that your statement?
Yes, because this is
The
why
league was
this is why-
changed for Jordan to succeed.
Yeah, this is why Jordashians are so delusional.
Is that?
Oh yeah,
Is that what you're going?
and I'll tell you why. Because I've done my research.
The league was changed for Jordan to succeed.
100%. 100%. No,
So-
no, it's true. It's true. No, it's
Have you ever heard of something called the Jordan rules that the Detroit Pistons had?
yeah, but the thing was everyone's focused. Oh, just because Jordan couldn't win, everyone got hit. The Pistons got hit. You know, Isaiah Thomas got hit.
Can you remember?
Magic Kareem got
Can
hit.
you remember the Pistons
Dr. J
targeting
got
any
hit.
other player like they targeted Jordan? Can you remember that or not?
But it wasn't. You're making this out like it's every play. It wasn't. There's only a fair select
I'm not
amount
making
of
it as
plays
anything. I'm just saying
that they were.
I asked the question: do you think the Pistons targeted any other player as much as what they targeted Jordan? Because you're saying that the game was made easier for Jordan. That was your statement. But did you not see the way he was treated by the Detroit Pistons and other teams? Yes.
Really? Not other teams.
Oh, just the Pistons.
Yeah, just the Pistons.
Oh, the Celtics treating him like a
what?
walk in the
He
park.
lost fair and square. Well, how many videos out there that have you seen, which are out there, of him getting Ben Simmons style defense and sitting on the 3-point line,
So which team?
daring him to shoot three, and he misses.
Which team
Bricks.
targeted LeBron? Any team? Oh,
everyone.
he gets targeted. Yeah, he's not protected.
Well, the
league, the league hasn't
the
changed.
defense is totally different now. So,
Easier or harder?
so what they introduced into the NBA was illegal defense.
Easier or harder?
In 87, 88, Doug Collins' last season. So people are like, oh, he took them to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, that's why, because they introduced the illegal defense, because you couldn't just double team with help defense. You know, you can just slide off from another defender and watch. You couldn't do that. You'd be called. That's the call.
Mm-hmm.
Illegal defense. And you get a shot. You get it and the ball back.
Yeah.
So you couldn't even do that. You had to stay on your man.
Right.
So it allowed Jordan, who's one of the best ISO players, obviously.
In the world?
No, at his time.
Okay.
What about
Ever.
Kobe?
Hey, okay.
Yeah, and no zone defense.
Kobe mimicked his game over for Jordan. But
Zone was illegal. Even Jordan said himself in an interview, if I had zone, I wouldn't be as successful
okay.
if I had to deal with zone defense. And he didn't. He had a special defense made up to and when did he win his first
You haven't
chip?
spoken about the triangle yet.
Not 1991. He won his first chip, which is when they introduced flagrant fouls.
Right.
Then he wins a chip. Oh,
So did he win?
Yeah.
Did he win it off free throws? Did he?
well, he won a lot of games off free throws because the refs were dodging calls to make sure he
So,
could.
can I ask you a question?
How many games did he play where he had really bad shooting stats, but all of a sudden he's getting all these bogus fouls?
You're just saying that because he's got a better free throw percentage than LeBron. I get it. You're upset at that. You're upset that LeBron's got twice as many turnovers than Jordan. I get it. It's all just get it out.
That's just the longevity stat.
Oh,
Because
okay,
in reality,
Longevity. Okay.
he hasn't
Haven't they played the same amount of
he hasn't
seasons?
attempted as many shots as Jordan. Jordan's second all time,
Do you want to talk about LeBron's turnovers?
and he's
or
got a
not?
worse percentage
Do you want to
than LeBron.
Do you want to talk about LeBron's 5,000 turnovers that he's had so far?
It's longevity
to
stat.
Jordan's 2,000 and something.
Longevity stat. Easier to say.
Longevity.
Twice
Twice as many turnovers.
Easy to say.
Has he played twice as many seasons?
Pass first. He's a pass first small forward who's the leading scorer of all professional basketball in the history of the game
So
globally.
So you've just said that they've changed the league to suit Jordan. Yeah. So was Jordan's era of basketball easier to play than LeBron's era of basketball?
Yes, and not
Easier.
Not only that. Yeah,
Defensively.
Yeah, man, of course. And because
Did we watch the same NBA that? What NBA were you watching?
no.
Were you playing NBA Jam on?
I was just like you. Oh, Jordan. Oh, the greatest. Oh, come fly with me. Oh, he's flying. Oh, slow motion in the air. Oh, look at those shoes with the logo.
Wow.
I love it. Oh,
That's-
poster. Oh,
Is it? So have you answered my question yet or not?
dunk here, dunk there.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
all star. All records.
Keep talking. Keep talking it up.
It's true. But that's the thing. And then when did they introduce zone defense?
When?
2001, 2002. So he had
Just
just before LeBron.
just for LeBron.
So just before LeBron came
They
in.
knew he was coming in.
But
They thought,
who was in the
this
league?
teenager, we got to change the game for this teenager.
Who was in the league? Michael Jordan. And he had a perfect chance to prove he didn't need to rely on, it didn't depend on what defense is thrown at him. He scored 20 points per game. So did Jerry Stackhouse, 20 points per game. They had Ty Lue. They had Hall of Famer head coach Doug Collins.
Yeah.
Couldn't even make the playoffs. And not only that, check out this stat. No one will ever tell you this.
Oh, I can't wait.
In those 2 seasons that Jordan had with the Wizards, he lost all 4 games against the Lakers, against Phil Jackson, against Tex Winter, GOAT head coach, GOAT assistant coach,
not that.
GOAT triangle
not
that won him his 6 chips. He lost to the
not
triangle.
With that stacked Wizard team.
He lost to his own triangle that won him his chips.
Not the 40-year-old lost with a stacked team. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well, you love your stats, eh? So who's got better playoff stats, scoring stats, LeBron or Jordan? Do you know?
Oh, Jordan's got the most.
Oh, he does, yeah.
Yeah, but that was the scheme. You gotta get
was that
score,
his team?
Score,
was that
Jordan.
his team or was that Jordan? Because you said he didn't do it on his own.
Jordan score. You know, LeBron's got when did Jordan ever lead a whole finals, NBA finals, in all statistical categories? Main 5 statistical categories.
In all of them?
2016 finals. Yeah, LeBron.
Okay.
He led the league, the whole finals in rebounds, assists, blocks,
So
points.
Did he get Defensive Player of the Year?
No.
Oh, ouch.
It's all right. That was the finals. but he was robbed of that in 2019.
robbed.
Yes, he was robbed. 100% robbed. Yes.
Right.
It would have been the most perfect season ever. And overtake Jordan. And you know what happened in 2016 when he won his chip against the Warriors, 73-9 Warriors for the record. They won if they won the championship that season, it would have been the best season ever, the best team ever.
It would have.
But they lost to LeBron. Oh, they lost.
That's good. Only to LeBron. How you said before Jordan did it on his own? Yeah, they lost it just to LeBron.
Yes, they did.
No, his team was rubbish. It was just LeBron, yeah?
Oh, he was the main. He was the main man. He was the main man.
Wasn't a stacked team?
No, it wasn't as stacked as Jordan's team.
No. Do you want to name your starting 5 of that season?
Yeah, go.
No. You don't know who they are?
Who they have? Okay, Kevin Love.
Yeah. Oh.
Was he ever all defensive? All defensive? Or was he ever defensive player of the year like Rodman was?
Right.
When they lost in 94 season?
That's what you kick off with Kevin Love.
When Jordan went to play baseball for that season and a half, he came back.
And did what?
And they lost in the conference finals.
And did what? When he came back, what did he do after that? What did he do?
Give me Rodman. I need Rodman right now. He was 2-time defensive player of the year.
How delusional you are.
And Rodman led the league in rebounds for all the 3 seasons of that second three-peat. He led the league in rebounds, was top 4 in defensive rating. He was the best defensive defender.
That won it for him. That was it. That got him the 3-peat.
Oh, yeah. But he doesn't.
Dennis Rodman.
Could you imagine if he
Dennis
scored?
Rodman got the Bulls a 3-peat.
Could you imagine if he scored like Kevin Love or Chris Bosh?
Can you imagine?
Yeah. Do you think?
Like Chris Bosh?
I wonder what Jordan's average would be. Probably same as LeBron's.
Imagine he hit like a 3-pointer right at the end, like Ray Allen did to save Jordan's season and get him a chip.
Yeah.
Imagine he did that.
It's good. What about Steve Kerr?
What about
Steve Kerr?
LeBron did on his own.
What about Steve
Kerr? Yeah.
What about John Paxson?
Yeah, exactly right. Two great assets to the team.
Otherwise, he'd be 4.
2 great assets to the team. BJ Armstrong, another great.
Yeah,
great point.
He ended up being all-star, of course. Yeah. He was great. He was a great 3-point shooter. BJ Armstrong. Would you pick
Horace
Grant?
You just called 3 players. Which one of those 3 would you put over Kyrie Irving?
None.
Oh,
none.
Why not?
Yeah. Okay. Easy to say. Who's he going up against? The best shooter in the world, Steph Curry. Did Jordan ever have to face anyone like Steph Curry? No. Who has the green light to shoot whatever he wants? Klay Thompson, the 2 best 3-point shooters, like arguably top 5 ever. I know, and Steph is definitely number 1. I mean, did Jordan ever have to face that?
Right. You know what I love?
Phoenix Suns. Who did he face? Kevin Johnson.
Yeah.
Dan Marley.
Yeah.
Charles Barkley.
Kevin Johnson.
Who else? Danny Ainge.
So who would you replace out of those 3 names? BJ Armstrong, Paxson, and Kerr. which one of those would you take over Kevin Johnson? All of them. You'd have Kevin Johnson over those three all day long, and you spoke to him like it was nothing.
Yeah, but you also had Pippen,
Gary Payton,
best defender in the league. Michael Jordan, obviously at the time, best player in the league
in the world,
and Horace Grant. And he's multiple all defensive team, and he's all defensive team.
So Jordan's
he was known as a defensive threat.
Jordan's three-peat team. What you're saying was way more stacked than what LeBron.
Second three-peat team is the most stacked team all time, including the coaches. Tex Winter, Phil Jackson, both GOATs. If not for Tex Winter, no triangle. And the triangle, why didn't anyone other team use the triangle when they're all getting demoralized?
10 minutes to be.
They're all getting absolutely abused and demoralized by the Bulls all season. 96 season, 74-10?
So you think LeBron with Phil Jackson
or 72-10
wins what?
Sorry,
with LeBron with Phil Jackson would win what? Everything? Three-peat?
Yeah,
everything.
Of course, could be
because of the triangle.
Who knows? That's all speculation.
Because of the triangle.
Coulda, as Judge Judy always says, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
What stopped every other team of using the triangle system?
Huh?
What stopped every other team from using that system?
Because
what stopped them?
Exactly. What stopped them? What stopped Carmelo Anthony when he had opportunity when Phil Jackson was the director of the whole Knicks and he tried to introduce it, get Derek Fisher as the coach to implement it? He didn't want to do it. Why? Because it cramped his style.
But if it was so successful, Ed, like you're saying, that's what won him the three-peat. Everyone would just use it. But it's not as successful as what you think. Yeah, it served its purpose.
Because obviously the league has changed now.
Mm.
Yeah. But what? That was 10 years ago. It probably could have worked. You look at the Spurs. Greg Popovich has introduced like a European sort of style. It's almost like a hybrid version of the triangle, same as Steve Kerr. That's what he learned. He was coached by both Phil Jackson and won chips with both Phil Jackson and Pop. You know, I mean, that's the thing. Like, it's just it works for them. They've both dominated the last 10, 20, 15 years.
Mm.
Those two teams, Warriors and Spurs. Yeah, that's it. But now it's totally different. Now they're all playing what's called 5 and out or 5 out, where basically every player goes outside the 3-point line.
Everyone's a shooter.
Three. Yeah,
but that's the game. You spoke about it with Carfino. You're talking about the big men, how the 3-point game.
Yeah,
was something that was never big. Like you never heard of 3-point. Do you ever remember Luke Longley shooting a 3-pointer? I don't remember any of the bigs shooting a 3-pointer. David Robinson, Shaq couldn't hit a free throw to save his life. Like none of the big, maybe Olajuwon could hit a few threes. Like, but the big man was never a three. But now the game is perimeter game.
Yeah, they're more complete players these days. Yeah. More complete.
I'll give you that.
It's more of an exciting game these days.
I don't know,
in a lot of ways.
For some, depends on your era.
I guess so. Especially when you're so goo gaga over Jordan and you're not even watching anything, you're just watching Jordan run up and down the court.
I don't know if people think I'm as goo gaga as for Jordan as what you are for LeBron, eh? I think like
no. It's cool. It's all even.
I think the way you thrash that LeBron button, just
yes.
They love these. The love's deep. It's very deep seated.
Well, because that's the thing. Like people will just come and say, "Oh, 6-0, go." It's more. How about some context rather than just a number and a pair of shoes and
it's not 6-0. Don't talk like that.
You look at this. I'll go.
Hey, you don't say that.
Yeah,
that's disrespectful.
You can't say
6-0. A pair of shoes is what gives him the GOAT status.
Hey, is he doing it without Phil Jackson?
So many plays.
He had a chance to redeem himself. This is why LeBron is the same GOAT level as Tom Brady. Tom Brady and LeBron are the same GOAT level.
Yeah.
Tom Brady left the Patriots.
LeBron was like a third-round pick, eh? Wasn't a high school prodigy. Yeah, like Brady. Right? Don't compare Brady to LeBron.
But he earned his stripes.
LeBron earned his stripes.
For this reason. He won his six chips with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Left Belichick.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, he's just under his system. Went to the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
2 seasons later,
Yeah.
won the chip.
Did it on his own, but
Finals MVP.
did it on his own, yeah?
Largely.
No.
He had a legendary coach. I know. Well, who's the coach? I can't remember his name, but I know he's a legend. But
So
he won him his first chip, by the way.
So that's why you're saying LeBron and Brady are the GOAT.
Yeah, but
Same GOAT.
come on, the quarterback makes the plays. He knows all the rules.
Because LeBron jumped ship
He's the one that
to win chips. That's what you're saying. That's what makes him the GOAT.
LeBron left the Cavs for the Lakers. 2 seasons later, wins a chip.
Yeah.
Finals MVP. Yeah. Same GOAT level. And then you have Jordan. Left the Bulls, retired for a second time
Yeah.
to join the Warriors when he came back.
Who?
The Wizards.
Wizards.
Jordan joined the Wizards when he came back. 2 seasons. A losing team.
That's right.
Couldn't even make the playoffs.
Okay.
For 2 seasons.
It was the Wizards.
Yeah.
He did not have a stacked team.
So
He came
Tom
back.
Brady.
He came back to help his team.
Tom Brady.
It wasn't about winning a chip. Do you think Jordan thought he was going to come back to the Wizards and win another chip? Do you actually believe that's what he thought?
Hey, if he could, he would.
Of course he would, because
he would.
he's that
He
competitive.
was a director, handpicked his own team
Handpicked it.
and his coach. But Tom Brady,
Because LeBron doesn't pick his coaches, eh? That's why he's...
no, he doesn't.
No, never.
No.
Doesn't
It's all
get
speculation.
doesn't get him... Oh,
Nitpicking from the Jordashian cult.
doesn't get him sacked or nothing.
Jordashian cult.
Yeah,
No, it doesn't.
no.
It doesn't.
No, nothing. He's got no influence in that
No.
in that back room.
But Jordan
LeBron.
did.
Oh,
Jordan, he owned the team.
yeah.
You think he didn't have control?
Oh yeah, he had plenty of control. That's why they were unable to go for the next chip after that, because of how much control Jordan had. Because Jordan was the one that told him to break up that Bulls team that would have won another chip the following year. That's that's the control you're talking about. Yeah?
Hey.
Is that the control you're talking about? Jordan had all that control. Oh yeah, you just ate that sandwich.
He wasn't owner of the team. I'm talking about Wizards. I'm talking about Wizards. He had full control.
You just dipped that sandwich in milk and you just ate that.
You know, Jordan got 30,000 points. Gave himself an award. Gave himself an award
So what?
in the middle of the game.
Jordan can do whatever he wants.
LeBron gets most points all time.
And what?
Continues on in the game. Keeps playing the game. They stopped the game in when Jordan only got 30,000. Stopped the whole game
Only.
and gave him an award, a trophy.
Yeah.
He must obviously he's the owner of the team. He gave it to himself.
He's a narcissist, but
It's all about show. It's all
Yeah.
about show. And a
That's
pair of shoes.
and a pair of shoes.
And a pair of rubber sole shoes.
Wow, that's all right. That's good.
No, but
The fact that we've been able to kick off again on the LeBron Jordan debate
But I'm not finished.
when it wasn't even on our
But I'm not
our agenda. Wow, the love
Last point.
and hate.
Last point. Tom Brady, when he went to the Buccaneers,
Yeah,
for those 2 seasons, he played 2 games against the Patriots. Who won?
tell me.
Buccaneers. Won 2 games.
All right.
LeBron for the Lakers 2020. Losing team 2 seasons later, wins a chip against who?
His old team.
Eric Spoelstra.
Mm.
The old systems that they use to win chips with, they defeated. So what about Jordan with the Wizards?
Ah,
In those 2 seasons, he played the Lakers against Phil Jackson, Tex Winter, the triangle that he won his chips with. Lost all 4.
like I said,
Do
you think Jordan
Lost all 4
Do
games.
you think Jordan came back to win a chip with the Wizards? Is that what you think happened?
What? See, he just went to look pretty
Do you think that happened?
and hog the ball. You know Jerry Stackhouse regret. See, there's an interview he did with ESPN saying he regretted playing with Jordan in that season
Why is that?
because he was the better player.
Hmm.
He was scoring. He's an amazing scorer. Jerry Stackhouse.
He would have won in the chip, eh?
Because
of his success
No,
rate.
but he said because Jordan, he wanted the ball more in the post so he can do ISO moves and fadeaways and
get 20 points a season.
and he got his way with Doug Collins.
With
and
a team, 20 points a season,
and
82 game season. Didn't half bake his season like LeBron does. so he can preserve himself. He plays 82 games in a season, like he should, a full season. Not like LeBron.
It wasn't smart. And what did it do?
What's
for?
LeBron played 1 out of 20 a full season?
Oh, that's cool. Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, for the fans, that's what they come to see.
You may as well play 82 games.
They
You may as well play 82 games.
They don't go to watch him sit on the sidelines in his suit.
Because there's no playoffs.
Yeah, just like the slam dunk competitions. When your mate LeBron sits on the sidelines.
82 finish.
Videotaping with his flip phone. The dunks. Yeah, because you're never competing one. Never has, never will.
Who cares about a show pony?
Yeah.
Self-centered.
Self-centered.
Oh, yeah. Who cares about that? Yeah.
Self-centered.
Your GOAT is obviously Mac McClung from the G League. Yeah, right now. You can't wait for part 3.
That's what I'm going
for. Sure. When all the dunking talent are outside of the NBA. NBA stars are not the best dunkers in the world anymore. They got
the fact that you think that McClung is a good dunker and he deserves to be.
I don't. I'm being sarcastic.
Okay.
Greatly. Okay. I said that he's your GOAT, not mine.
It's not my GOAT.
Vince Carter. He has to be.
It's not my GOAT.
Because you love the slam dunk contest.
No.
I think
it was great.
No.
I think that the Gordon Levine slam dunk was one of the best things we've seen in an All-Star game.
Yeah, 8 years ago.
So what? Do you remember the 3-point comp in that season? That year? No, you don't. But you remember that dunk competition?
Oh.
Yeah. No, just say yes. Say yes, Muzz, you're right.
Oh, what about the year after?
No, yes, Muzz, you're right.
Do you remember the dunk comp after that?
Yeah, you're right.
Who was in that one?
Who cares? It was rubbish.
Oh.
It was rubbish. It was rubbish.
How do you know? You don't even know who was in it.
After Gordon got robbed.
That was rubbish.
After Gordon got robbed, the slam dunk competition went.
Because I'm pretty sure Aaron Gordon was in that one as well.
Yeah, no. After he got robbed, it went downhill. Yes or no?
Yes, but the thing is like
because your boy D-Wade robbed him.
So you think all these Magic fans will have a picture of Aaron Gordon on their walls?
Yeah,
and
I think
the mascot.
I think a lot of them do.
The mascot.
I think a lot of them do. I think a lot of people would have an Aaron Gordon if you're a Magic fan.
Really?
Yeah, I think
he doesn't play for Magic anymore.
Doesn't matter. Hey, I'm sure there's a few Cavs fans that have got LeBron posters on their wall.
Oh, he's a legend.
Oh, don't.
He's
not a Cavs. He's not a Cavs player anymore.
One chip only, and he's from.
How about Miami? Oh no, there'll be none of those with the poster of LeBron on their wall. You're right, because there is no posters of LeBron on their wall. Oh, there'll be one. I think we're doing the same stupid dunk thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh well.
So much hate, bro.
But slam dunk competition, it should be axed. It should be axed.
In its current state, I agree.
Or they should bring the best, like this Jordan Kilgannon guy. He's one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
And they got comps outside of the NBA.
I've seen them.
And they're just amazing, innovative. All these NBA players do is recycle the same old dunks. And what are the crowd? They must be bored out of their minds.
That's what I'm saying.
And all the judges are soft, all giving them 9s and 10s all the time.
And like I said, after the Levine Gordon slam dunk competition, it's just gone south.
But it was already going south before that.
I couldn't even tell you who's won the last 5 slam dunk competitions apart from your mate, McClung. Apart from that.
My mate.
Your mate. You're not bringing him up. I struggle to say his name.
That's your goat. That's your goat.
Yeah, my goat.
2 in a row.
My goat.
And then they advertise it like, oh, it's something. Oh, from the G League. Oh, the Osceola Magic. Oh, yeah. Who cares? G League.
I agree.
I don't care. I don't want to go and pay all that money to watch a G League.
I agree with you.
I want to watch the best. That's what I don't understand. Like, what are they?
So
what are they putting? I don't know why are they doing it. It doesn't make sense.
I know you get upset when we talk LeBron and slam dunk competition. So let's move on. Let's talk.
Axe the slam dunk. Axe the slam dunk competition.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There'll be some editing. Don't worry. There's too much passion from Ed. I was actually scared for my life. How about we talk about what's happened in the Olympics recently? The state of the Boomers. Because I was not happy with their performance. Do you think they played well?
Should we leave that for episode 2?
Hey?
Should we leave that for episode 2?
We can. Do you know what? So how about that? How about we make next week's episode, which will probably be filmed in about 2 minutes, but let's make that the talk of the Olympics. Deal?
Yeah. And when I'm editing the video,
we're still friends, right?
When I edit the 1 hour video, all I gotta do is press cut in the middle,
and we're done.
We're sweet.
We're ready. We'll just change the background. It'll be a different day.
Fade in, fade out.
Oh, we're ready to go. We're rocking. Well, thanks for once again joining us to watch Ed blab on about LeBron and how great he is and how I'm a Jordashian. Yeah.
Yeah, you and all.
Me, Steve Carfino,
Yeah.
the rest of my era.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, no.
No, not the legends. They have
they're okay.
right.
But I just don't.
Based on a pair of
Because
shoes.
I'm a pudgy guy that I'm not allowed to have.
It's I call it VHS level knowledge. Encarta 95 based Space Jam 1 MySpace account comment section
Bieber.
level.
Yeah.
Ideation.
Right.
Not facts.
Well,
Based on nostalgia, emotion,
true.
all those things.
Not-
and a rubber pair of soul shoes.
No, not based on facts.
No.
Good one.
Good way to end it.
You feel better?
I have to let this out.
I hope you feel better.
I had to let it out.
It feels like you were holding that in for a long
I
time.
have been.
I don't think I've seen you so passionate in a while, Ed.
Oh, my shoulders have dropped. I'm
Oh.
just relaxing. I was like,
Okay,
I was
breathe,
so
breathe,
tense. I was
breathe.
so tense.
All right,
Yes, yes.
well, till next week, where I promise I will not bring up the Jordan and LeBron debate.
Yes, we're going to talk Olympics.
Olympics.
And LeBron.
Oh, no, we won't. No, we will not. Thanks, guys.